4 months ago, I started investing in index funds with just $10, and today my portfolio is over $5,000. Stay with me because I'm breaking down every single dollar month by month. And if you're new here, I'm Kelly. I invested privately for over a decade while working in corporate finance. I started investing at 35, and 8 years later, I left my corporate finance career and became financially independent. Now I'm building a portfolio publicly from $10 to $1 million using my own money and walking you through every investment decision so you can learn how to build your own portfolio with confidence. Today, I'm going to show you month by month how much I earned, how much I invested, and what this journey looks like behind the scenes. Also, I'm curious, comment below, how's your investing journey going so far this year? When I first started this series, it was never about turning $10 into millions overnight. It was about proving something. That small decisions and repeated consistency can completely change your future. Confidence usually comes after you start investing. And I wanted to show you what happens when you stop waiting to feel ready. So let me show you exactly what my last 4 months look like. And I want to be transparent and show you my month by month breakdown so far, starting with January, where I invested my first $10. I also invited you to do something with me in January. I created a 30-day challenge to try to find an extra $1,000 to invest and become resourceful with money. In February, I became more intentional. I started finding ways to become more resourceful and invest consistently. After completing the 30-day challenge myself, this felt like the first big milestone I accomplished. I earned $1,134.47 in January, and I invested $1,008.81 into index funds in February. The other $125.66 went into March's investment. That moment was important to me because I wasn't working a 9-to-5 job. I needed to prove I could start an investment portfolio over again with small intentional actions. It was scary and I worried I would fail even though I built a portfolio before. In March, I started paying attention to income streams most people ignore. And this is where the journey started to become really interesting. I invested another $465.22 into index funds. And that money came from a high yield savings account sign up bonus of $225, interest income from my high yield savings account, cash rewards for my credit card, along with $41 for my 30-day challenge, and a small amount from dividends. Sometimes it's about optimizing what you already have. Then in April, the momentum started building even faster. I made two separate investments. The first investment was $255.60 in index funds from dividends earned, interest earned, and cash rewards. This was exciting because now the investments themselves were starting to contribute. That's one of the most motivating parts of investing, when your money slowly starts helping you make more money. But something else happened during this journey. In one of my April videos, I shared 10 different side hustles you could use to earn extra money, to find additional income, and to potentially speed up your investment goals. Because I know a lot of people want to invest, but you might feel stuck because you think, I don't have enough money. I never wanted this series to just be watch me invest. I want to encourage you if you feel behind financially and show you that small, consistent steps can still create progress over time. So while I was encouraging you to explore different ways to earn extra money, I also picked up one of those side hustles myself and started doing it too. And the money I earned from that side hustle is going toward future investments in this series, which I'll make a separate video on. Then the next investment was the largest so far. I invested $3,669.72 in index funds. And this came from an amended tax return refund after I changed my filing status 3 years ago. Instead of spending that money, I decided to invest it. Okay, let's move to May. So far, I've invested $73.57 from dividends, interest earned, and cash rewards. So I reached my $5,000 goal in April, but I'm continuing the journey toward $1 million month by month. This is proof that I reached my investing goal. And this is how much I've earned so far, which is $5,400 of my money invested in index funds. And I know some people might hear that amount and think, that's not much. I think that's the point. Small amounts matter when you consistently keep showing up, but I also know that showing up is a lot easier when you actually know what you're doing. Now, imagine if I didn't start investing using consistent strategic decisions and building momentum month by month. This is what makes long-term wealth possible because most people don't fail from starting too small. They fail because they never started at all. I know that feeling of overwhelm firsthand because I've been there too. That's why I want to make your investing journey as easy as possible for you to start, so you don't have to go through the overwhelm I did in the beginning. So today I'm opening up milestone envelope number 2 to celebrate with you, the $5,000 investment milestone. Let's open it. If you're new to investing or you're a beginner investor and want to hit your own milestones, I have created an index fund course. This course walks you through exactly how to stop guessing and start investing with confidence. Let me show you really quick what's included. This course will help you stop guessing and start investing in index funds. In this course, I show you how to choose an index fund with confidence using a simple 4-point checklist, along with a sample allocation framework based on age and timeline. I also take you on a guided tour into the investment world and show you how to set up an investment account. And most importantly, how to avoid 5 costly mistakes that kill most beginner portfolios. One decision today can completely change your next 5 to 10 years. My goal is simple: to help you feel confident and take control of your financial future. I believe more people are capable of building wealth than they realize. Sometimes you just need someone to show you where to begin. So when you're ready, the link is in the description below. I hope to see you there. And if you want to follow the journey to the next milestone, make sure you're subscribed. I'm just getting started because next week I begin the journey toward the $10,000 investment milestone. I'll show you exactly how I'm getting there so you can follow along with your own journey. Because going from $5,000 to $10,000 requires a completely different level of discipline, consistency, and strategy. The next phase of this series is where things start getting really interesting. Also, if you've been following this journey from the start, thank you for being here and subscribing. It honestly means more than you know. See you next week.